Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. It's time for a Project Pan update. This is going to be update number 8. It is for what month is it? It's September. I have some empties, which is fab. I managed to finish up 2 sheet masks. So I have the Etude House Collagen Skin Firming Mask. It was fine. I don't remember it being bad, but I don't remember anything like amazing coming out of it. I usually reach for sheet masks when my skin is feeling particularly dry, and I felt fairly good after using this one, so there's that. I probably wouldn't buy it again. I'd be more inclined to, like, you know, try something new. This one here is from Eliza Vecca. It is the Power Ringer. Was it a ginseng mask? I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, very similar to this, just, you know, I wanted hydration and it hydrated my skin and I left the situation happy. I also finished up this Husk Pinot Noir inspired Repair and Moisturize Deep Conditioner. I didn't really like it. The more I used it, the more I realized that I didn't feel like my hair was being moisturized. I don't know if this contains like protein, but I personally felt like my hair was getting like stiffer and feeling more rough the more often that I used it. So maybe it was a protein overload, but usually you can combat that if something is really nice and hydrating at the same time. But I wasn't getting that, so I wouldn't buy this again. I am using the Husk hair oil, which I'm enjoying, but I think I would probably steer clear of the conditioner masks. I finished up some more hair items. The Philip Kingsley elasticizer, so this is like a pre-wash treatment. There really wasn't much left in there. I quite like this product. I like pre-wash treatments, basically. So you put them in dry hair or damp hair. I usually just put them in dry hair. You leave them in for a while, and then when you wash your hair, you shampoo it out and condition as normal. I quite like this one. It's a super conditioning pre-shampoo treatment. It's meant to add elasticity, manageability, bounce and shine. I would agree with that. It was nice. I don't know if I would buy it again. I'm always more inclined to try something new, but if I ended up with it, I would happily use it. Next up, I have the Way Wave Spray. I didn't love this, but I got through it. I was using it like in my hair when I would put it in like the, you know, overnight curlers. I feel like it probably just added texture to my hair, which I actually don't really like. I like a soft, silky curl. However, the texture can help to like hold the curl over long periods. So, you know, there's that, but I wouldn't buy it again. Okay, Eve Lom. I feel like if I wanted to, I could cut this open and get more out, because I can see there is product like down here, but I don't like it. So the morning cleanser doesn't really emulsify very well. You're supposed to use like a muslin cloth or some other cloth to remove it. I can't be bothered. So this is not something that I really enjoyed. I just powered through it. I used it as like a night step to like break down my makeup, but I would not buy this again, and I would not use it if it came into my stash. I do like the standard balm cleanser from Eve Lom though, and I have a couple of them and I'm happily using them. My last empty is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water Spray. This isn't bad. It's not my fave though. When it comes to primer water sprays, my favorite is from Smashbox. I wouldn't buy this again. This was a limited edition as far as I recall. I don't know if they have a product like this in their standard range. But yeah, not for me. I just, you know, finished it up and I'm glad it's done. So they are my empties for the last month, and so far I'm pretty happy with how I went with that, even though everything was pretty small. All right, let's move on to progress of my other products. So I'm going to start with my foundation. This is from Shiseido. It's the Synchro Skin Foundation. This one was 117.71 grams and it's now 111.5 grams. I'm wearing this today. I think it looks really nice on the skin, but it does not last on me. If I put this on in the morning, by the end of the day, it's all like breaking up in this area. I don't have particularly oily skin. I actually have dry skin, and it's like my face kind of eats it and destroys it, like it's sucking any moisture out of it. So this isn't one I would buy again, and I'm really like, every day I like put it on my bench and I try to like see if it will settle and show me where it's at in the bottle. I can't open it. It's like, you know, the cap doesn't come off. I don't know how much is left in there, and I'm so ready for it to be done. Like, I want to go back to my Laura Mercier and CYO combo because they were my favorite. I will definitely say that this hasn't had as much use over like the last few months because I've been traveling a bit here and there, and I always take my CYO and Laura Mercier blend because it just lasts longer on my skin and I just prefer it. It's more reliable for me. So this one has been left at home every time I've been interstate because I can't rely on it. But I just need you to be finished because I'm over it, and I just want it, I want it gone. The problem is, like, if I could get this to settle and I saw it had like, you know, this much left in it, which it doesn't, I'm sure it doesn't have that much, I would probably declutter it, to be honest, because I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not into it. I feel like there's probably less than half a bottle, so I'm just like, please hurry up. I wonder if a torch will... Let's look. I'm so desperate to know how much is in there. Can we see anything? No, this looks super helpful. Super. Can we see anything? We see nothing. Okay, concealer. This is a Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It was 15.3 grams, now 14.03 grams. I have let this one settle, but I should have marked it. It doesn't settle perfectly well. There's like a little gap here where I can see, you know, through the tube, but I know there's not a huge amount in here. Again, I'm just kind of working on this. I've had it for a long time. I really like it. The problem is the color is a little dark for me. I can make it work, it's fine. I just put it under my concealer rather than over the top. Usually what I would try to do on a no makeup day is take my concealer and just, you know, put a little bit under my eyes, maybe a little bit over my nose, whatever, on my chin, up here, just to like cover some of the redness. I can't do that with this because the color's not right. So I feel like I'm going through it a lot slower than I potentially could, which is a little bit annoying, but I do love the formula, so I'll just keep going with that one. Next up, I have my MAC Prep and Prime powder. This was from the Chris Chang collection. So this one was 59.33 grams, now 58.98 grams. It does have an ever so slight dip, like just in this section, not that you guys will be able to see it. But I am using so little powder these days. The only place that I powder my face is under my eyes. This works really nicely under my eyes, so I am very happily going to, you know, continue to use this, and one day in like maybe 100 years I'll hit pan on it. But yeah, I'm really not using powder, so I don't think I will finish this by the end of the year. I don't think I'll finish any powders this year unless summer rolls around and my skin decides to be oily. I don't think that's going to happen, but you know, for now powder is not really a huge part of my makeup routine. Okay, face mists. I have two. Linda Hallberg H2 Glow. I've not made any progress on this. I don't like the mister, so I'm trying to finish this one from Mecca so I can put this in here. But it might be time to find a different packaging to put this in because it's slow. Everything is slow going. The Mecca one, however, I have made progress on this. It was 60.26 grams. It's now 52.16 grams. So that's a, you know, decent amount of product that I've used up. I can't really like see through this bottle, but I think it's like maybe we're halfway. Yeah, maybe about here. So, you know, there's still a lot of product in there. It's going to take me some time to get through it. My Ulta Beauty Matte Bronzer. This one was 56.77 grams, now 56.55 grams. I will admit, I have not really been reaching for this. I'm still reaching for my Hourglass ambient lighting powder in dim light. That is just an absolute fave. However, the last couple of days I've used this solely as my bronzing product and not the Hourglass powder, and I am enjoying it. This, sometimes I look at this product and I'm like, why am I keeping this? Like, I could declutter this. And then I use it and I'm like, it's a fucking nice product. Like, I wasn't wrong for keeping it. I think I just have to sort of get into the mindset of, you know, just use it. Sometimes when I look at this, I think, oh, it's going to be too much for my face. But it's not too much. It's not too much at all. It's actually really nice. It's not as soft and glowy as the Hourglass powder, but that doesn't matter because it doesn't distract from, like, the fact that this is still a good product. So I do need to focus on this a bit more to try and get more use out of it this year. Another Ulta Beauty product. This is my matte eye primer in nude. I love this product. So this was 14.74 grams, now 14.3 grams. I do use a very small amount of it. When I use it, there's about half tube left. And I know I won't finish this year, but I am okay with that. I'm very happy using it. I'm not interested in reaching for anything else at this stage. I'm just gonna keep going for the rest of the year with this one, see how much I can use up, and then maybe next year I will, you know, put something different in my project pan, or if this is really close to being done, then I might just, you know, focus on finishing it. But I love this. It's fantastic. We can't get it in Australia. I wonder if I could like pick it up on Amazon or something. I might. I don't know. Well, look, that's a hurdle for another time. I have plenty. Look, there's heaps in there. It's going to last me ages. So I don't need to worry about that right now. Moving on to my eyeliner from Korea Beauty. I'm wearing this today. I love this eyeliner. It's so nice. It's a brush applicator and it just, like, it has not failed me yet. It's a really nice dark burgundy red, which means, like, it offers definition. It's just, primo. So when I introduced this into the project, which was 3 months ago, it was 5.17 grams. It's now 5.15 grams. So I didn't update it last month because there was no change in the weight, but there is finally change in the weight. It is minuscule, but that's because I'm using it on a minuscule part of the face. Nobody is surprised. Nobody is even remotely surprised. My mascaras. These are from Peri Pera. They are the ink color mascaras. I have like a blue and a burgundy. So I have a little bit of progress on both of them apparently. So the blue, when I introduced it at the start of this quarter, it was 17.1 grams. It's now 17.09 grams. And the burgundy was 17.13 grams, now 17.1 grams. So you can see, like, again, it's being used on a tiny area of the face. You use a very little amount of product. I don't use it every time I do my makeup, and I typically only use it on my lower lash line. So these guys, you know, I won't finish them. they're just in the project to get some use out of them, and, you know, make sure that they're not in my collection by the new year. Although I'm loving them, so I can't promise that I won't hold on to them. We'll see. We'll see. I'm introducing a new brow product. I've been using the Benefit Precisely My Brow, which I had in the project from previous quarters. But that's nearly done, and I thought, you know, let's go through my brow pens and see what else I have. I'm introducing this. It's a Benefit microfilling pen. So this is one of those pens with the little like 3-prong, you know, these guys. It's meant to mimic hair in the brows. I don't love this product, but I feel like maybe I could get a little bit of use out of it, and have it out of my collection by the end of the year. So when opportunity strikes, I am taking it. Another Benefit product, this is the Gimme Brow. This one was 8.4 grams, now 8.21 grams. You guys know I don't love this. It's not my preference. I like the Benefit Brow Setting Gel. That's like primo. Again, I am just sort of using this to see how much of it I can use up. But I'm not in love with it. It's just a matter of use it and get it out of my collection. From Natasha Denona, I have I Need a Nude lip crayon. This is in the shade Ilona. I really love this color. I'm wearing it today under one of the M Cosmetics glossy lip things. This one was 7.41 grams, now 7.17 grams. I am very happily using it, and will continue to use it for the rest of the year. Okay, I have a couple of lip products, so let's go through these. I have the Hourglass Lip Oil in Bare. Ugh, I don't like this. I don't like the way it feels on my lips. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way it smells. But it's almost done. So I marked it last month. It was up to here, and it is now up to here. Hopefully the glare is really irritating me. There's really not much in there, and I very easily made this progress. Not even like using it every day. I've just put it by my desk and I just put it on when my lips are feeling dry. So I'm confident that this will be done by the end of the month, and I can move on and never buy one of those again. I also put 2 more lip balms into the project. So the Hershey's lip balm is the one that I have been working on. This was 9 grams. It's now 7.69 grams. I'm actually going to roll it down to show you how much I've used. Can you see how much I've used? So good. So I think it's about up to there. I really like these lip balms. They're great. I have just been focusing on the Hershey's one and another one that was like previously in the project. And the Reese's one, which I put in at the same time, I haven't even, like, I've not used it once. It's completely brand new. I will get to this one when I've either finished this one or, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, probably that's the smart way to do it. Moving on to hand products. So I have 2 here that I've not made progress on. I just need to use these. I'm not even kidding. These are the Thermosoft self-heating paraffin gloves. This is literally a single-use product. All I need to do is put on a movie and then put these on and just sit and be quiet. But I can't do that for more than like 5 minutes. So I haven't used them yet, but hopefully we'll get there soon. I also have the Rose Hip hand cream from Sano. I haven't cracked into I might have used it like once or twice. No, it's still sealed. I haven't used this one at all because I've been focusing on this, and I'll admit I'm disappointed I didn't finish it because I'm close. This is the More Lychee Flower Hand Cream. It was 50.94 grams. It's now 27.53 grams. There's like nothing left in there. There's like, it's down here. So this one will definitely be used up. It'll probably only take me like 2 or 3 more days. And then I am going to crack into this bad boy, which will probably take me the whole year. Or the rest of the year. I have also been using these, like the hand creams, on my feet every now and then. I do have like other products that I use on my feet. You guys will know that like if I have a face moisturizer or a face serum or something like that that I don't enjoy using on my face for whatever reason, I will use it on my body and my feet. And most things I used on my feet. I'm like, just use it on the feet. So there are quite a few other things that I'm kind of using for my feet at the moment. So this has mostly been a dedicated hand product. But look, we'll get there. I'm very confident this will be done in a couple of days, and I'll crack into this. And I don't know how long this will take me because this is huge. 120 mils compared to 50. I think you get where I'm coming from. Fragrance. So I have the Katy Perry Royal Revolution fragrance here. I'm going to put some more on now. This one was 24.16 grams. Sorry, what? 274.16 grams. It's now 259.94 grams. However, I don't know where the cap is, and I'm sure the cap's going to add some weight. The cap is only plastic, if I remember correctly, but I still feel like it's going to skew the results. I haven't quite reached the thickest part of the bottle. This, look, I have this one and the DKNY Fruity Rooty. I hate that name so much. Like, just kill it with fire. I have both of these in my project. I don't know if I will finish one by the end of the year. This is so absurdly full, and the DKNY is still quite full as well. I can't remember if I'm at the halfway point, just below it, or just above it. I don't know, but it's still quite full. And you know, if I'm going out somewhere special, or if I'm traveling, I'm not taking either of these perfumes. I'm taking like one of my like favorites, like my signature fragrances. So yeah, I don't know. And there is more travel in my future, so I don't know. Just, you know, say a little prayer for me. I might start using it a little bit as a room spritz. I will say I don't actually like to use fragrances for that purpose because I feel like it's a waste, because my mum and my sister love taking over my old fragrances that I'm over. So I know that even if I don't finish it, it's going to go to a loving home. One of them is going to be like, fuck yeah, I want that. So I try not to waste them. I only use them if I really enjoy them. As you guys will know, I decluttered another Katy Perry one that I just wasn't enjoying from the last quarter. I gave that one to mum. She loves it. So I don't really want to waste it by using it as a room spray. But in saying that, I do like the fragrance. So maybe I could put a little bit on my bed or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to waste it when I know that, like, I do otherwise enjoy using it. It's just not like, you know, my holy grail fragrance. Something that I forgot I was actually trying to pan, but I have made some progress on it. It's a Skinstitute Gentle Cleanser. This is a body cleanser. You can use it as a makeup cleanser or face cleanser as well. I don't. I just use it as a body cleanser, and I typically use it before and after laser hair removal. And since I kind of forgot that I was trying to pan it, I got into this mentality of you only use it when you have laser. And I have laser, but I don't have it every month. So it kind of didn't get used very much. It was 173.31 grams, now 149.96 grams. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like maybe I should actually take this out of the project. I think it might be better for me to continue just using it in the way that I typically do as like a laser hair removal product, and maybe try focusing on some of my Lush body washes again. I have made good progress on my Lush body washes this year. I still have quite a few, so you know, I feel like maybe I should be focusing on them and not trying to get myself in this mentality of finish this as quickly as you can. I think I should just save it for what it's like really good for, where it shines. The reason why I like to use this one for before and after laser hair removal is because it's really gentle on skin. It doesn't contain any dyes and fragrances and all that shit. So I'm gonna take it out of the project. I'm just gonna do it. I'll take it out and I'll just use it organically. Skin stuff. So I have the IOP Essential Facial Oil here. This was 89.78 grams, now 87.68 grams. I am really not using face oils very much. Typically, I don't use them during the day because it doesn't really get along all that well with my makeup these days. Although, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll try it again. But whatever. I'm mostly using them at night. And at the moment, I'm not using this one because I'm using my Sunday Riley Lunar Oil, which is a retinol oil. I wonder if maybe I should switch to a different type of retinol and then use this to sort of buffer it and get some use out of it. But yeah, I'm just not... This is not getting any use. My Secret Key eye patch tub. I have not been using these very much, guys. It's very bad. It was 170.71 grams, now 163.83 grams. I did use a pair today, and I think I used a pair like earlier in August, but yes. I just forget. Some other items that I have in this category are my Neogen Probiotic Relief Mask, which I've not used yet. I have my Eliza Vecca Hydrogel Bouncy Eye Patches. I've not cracked into these either. It'll probably be easier for me to finish these than it will these at this stage, but I don't think any of those two items are going to get finished up by the end of this month. And I also have my Muji compressed sheet mask thingies. Maybe what I should do is try one of these guys with this. I've never done a face oil with a compressed sheet mask before, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. I usually use serums, but I haven't even cracked them open yet. And finally, hair products. So I have my Hask Manoi oil here, which I've been loving, and it's almost done. It was up here. I don't know if you can see that line. It's now down here. When I was looking at this today, I was like, God damn, I'm so close to being finished. But that's okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this in probably the next 2 days. I really like this. I also think this little, like, I'm going to keep this little tube for travel. The lid is really sturdy. Maybe over time it's going to not be so sturdy. But for now, I like it. I've traveled with it a couple of times. It's never leaked. It's really compact and small, but it contains like plenty of products. There's 18 ml in there. So yeah, I love it. I'd buy more of them. I also have 2 of the Davines hair masks. So I have Restless Circle and Wake Up Circle. I haven't dug into these yet, mostly because, I don't know, I forget. There is actually something that I want to introduce into the project, and I've left it inside. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, here it is. I'm holding it upside down because of reasons. This is the Grace Cosmetics Aloe Foaming Cleanser. This is beautiful. Now, I would not be trying to focus on this if the cap inside, you won't be able to see, but the part that this part screws into has broken. So I can't get a good seal when I close it. And I can't stand it, like, you might be able to hear it, like, it's, yeah, just won't won't close. I can't stand it up the right way because it all floods in the cap. So I wasn't planning on panning another face wash this year because I'm pretty good with the amount that I have. So at any given time, I usually have between like 3 and 5 face washes open and actively being used. And that's just because I really enjoy variety in that like part of my routine. So at this time I have 5 open at my sink, and I have 2 like deluxe minis in my shower that are almost empty. So I was really happy with like the amount of face washes that I had, because that's kind of like my ideal amount. I do still have some unopened samples, and I do actually have a Dermalogica like larger deluxe mini cleansing gel that I think came in an advent calendar last year. So like I'm fine for face wash. I don't need to buy any. I'm not low, and I'm also not in a position where I could justify buying one just yet. But because this one, the cap is broken, this is the one that I am going to focus on finishing first. I'm not really going to try and power through this. I found that it's fine if I just lay it down. It doesn't leak anywhere, which is great. This is going to ultimately be the one that I try to finish first. So that's it for my project pan update number 8. I am really happy with how things are going. I've got 1 more month before I bring back everything that I have tried to pan in previous quarters, and then focus on those items for like the last 3 months of the year. I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to doing an update and showing you guys what I have actually finished in the meantime while I've been working on other stuff. So let me know how you guys are going with your panning projects, whether you're doing like a full-blown project pan like me, or if you're just focusing on a couple of items here and there. I'm definitely interested to see how you guys are going with it at this time of year. This is usually the hardest time of year, I personally feel, but maybe you're feeling really good about yours as well. Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back with an update next month. It's going to be a little bit late though, because the time when I would usually film it, I'm actually going to be interstate, and I'm not taking all of my Project Pan products with me to film that video while I'm interstate. So it'll be a little bit late, but that's fine. We'll get it up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.